arrived this afternoon in that national forest in Moose, Wyoming, where agents have been looking for the missing woman. 10 minutes later, canine search teams began leaving the area. And this has just been making major headlines all week long. Petito, 22, was reported missing over a week ago after her fiance returned to their Northport home without her. Brian Laundrie, 23, was later named a person of interest in the case, and then he himself later went missing. Now, multiple law enforcement agencies have spent the weekend combing the Carlton Preserve in Venice. Laundrie's parents picked up his car there on Tuesday, then reported him missing late Friday. So far, search teams have not found anything in the 25,000-acre preserve. But in Wyoming, a body has been found. Again, we do not have confirmation on identity, but there will be a press conference by the FBI in about 35 minutes or so. And it looks like there may be a press conference getting underway. Let me take a look. Again, a press briefing is scheduled to start in about 30 minutes. It looks like we may have that shot up, and if we have that, we will bring that to you here on Live Now from Fox. But again, a body has been found in Wyoming where searchers have been looking for Gabby Petito. Again, we do not have confirmation on the identity, but a body has been found, and there will be a press briefing very shortly here on Live Now from Fox. And of course, we will bring that to you here on Live Now. But thank you all for being with us here on Live Now from Fox as we break down this major headline that we really have been following for the last really over a week now. The Gabby Petito case. A body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for her. Body found in Wyoming where they have been searching for missing woman Gabby Petito. The body was found in Teton County. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue confirmed to Fox News that a body has been found. The person's identity has not yet been confirmed. Petito vanished in August while traveling across the country with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. He returned home without her and has been named a person of interest. Now, Laundrie has remained silent as those searches for Gabby get underway. Her family has been increasingly vocal in the calls for him to talk and for the public to be on the lookout for her. Again, a body has been found in Wyoming in the search area where they have been looking, but we do not have a confirmed identity yet. But again, the FBI will be doing a press briefing in about 30 minutes, and we will be right on top of this right here on Live Now from Fox. And I know that I keep repeating this information, but we really have limited details at this time, as this is a developing story. This coming out just in the last 30 minutes or so, that a body has been found. And that's what we do here on Live Now from Fox. We bring you the latest information right when it becomes available. And FBI Denver confirming that the law enforcement partners will provide an update in the investigation at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So in about 30 minutes from now at the Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center in Grand Teton National Park. And of course, locals are painting a grim picture of the situation faced by Gabby Petito near Grand Teton Park. Locals in Wyoming have told Fox News Digital it's unlikely Petito could have survived for 3 weeks, with temperatures dropping below freezing at night, coupled with dangerous wildlife. Others still grabbing onto some hope in this devastating situation. But what we do know is this: a body has been found where that Gabby Petito search has been underway in Wyoming. Currently, there is no confirmation on identity. But thank you all for joining us here on Live Now as we bring you this breaking news coverage and as we prepare for the FBI to speak in about 30 minutes and bringing that to you here on Live Now from Fox. A body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for missing woman Gabby Petito. That body was found in Teton County. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue confirmed to Fox News that a body has been found. The person's identity has not yet, however, been confirmed. And Petito vanished in August while traveling across the country with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. He returned home with her and has been named a person of interest. While Laundrie has remained silent as searches for Gabby get underway, her family has become increasingly vocal in the calls for him to talk and for the public to be on the lookout. Again, a body has been found in the area where Gabby Petito went missing, but we still do not have confirmation on the identity. We will, however, hear from the FBI in about 30 minutes from now at 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain Time about this. And giving you another look at that body cam video from earlier in the week. Wanted to play this out for you as well. And again, the FBI is scheduled to speak in less than 30 minutes from now, and we'll bring you that live coverage here on Live Now from Fox.
Correction, speed limit is 15. I'm about 3/4 of a mile into the arches just before the gate. You want to place your vehicle into park and go ahead and turn it off for me? Yeah. No, park?
Oh, it isn't park yet.
Okay, turn off your engine. Go ahead and set your keys on the dash for me, all right? What's your guys' names?
Gabby.
I'm Brian.
Gabby, Brian? Okay. What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm just sorry. We've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
It was a long day. We were camping yesterday, and camping got the stuff, flies and stuff. I'm sorry I hit the bump there.
I was distracting him from driving. I'm sorry.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle for me, man?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right there. Do you mind if I take your keys and just put them on your hood?
You got it, buddy. I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm going to go ahead and close your door. Okay? Why don't you come over here? SO2T9. I have the female that was on the passenger seat separated from the male. Keys are on the hood. You want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just some days I have really bad OCD, and I was just cleaning and straightening up back of the van before, and I was apologizing to him and saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I just get really frustrated. Not like mean towards him, I just like, I guess my vibe is like I am like in a bad mood. And I was just saying, I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I've just been really stressed. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I used to work at an organic juice bar, but I just quit my job. I was a nutritionist. That was my job.
Cool.
And I just quit my job to travel across the country. And I'm trying to start a blog and have a blog and stuff. So I've been building my website. So I've just been really stressed, and he doesn't really believe that I could do any of it. So that's kind of been like I don't know. He's like down there. I don't know. We've just been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because of
told me
your OCD?
Told me I needed to calm down. Yeah, but I'm perfectly calm. I'm calm all the time, and he really stresses me out. And this is a rough morning.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I sit you down in the back seat of my car? You're not in any trouble, okay? I'm not going to be putting handcuffs on you. You obviously don't have any weapons. I'm going to get you into the air conditioning, let you take a breath, relax a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. Like I said, you're not in any trouble. So just go ahead and take a seat. Like your feet. What's that?
Talk to Gabby already.
Yeah, I just spoke to her.
Yeah.
So, you want to do me a favor? Let's go ahead and get you to step out of the vehicle, alrighty? Come on over here. You're not in any trouble right now. So, tell me what's going on.
She just gets worked up sometimes, and I try and really distance myself from her. So, like, I locked the car and I walked away from her. What happened this morning is that she's trying to start up like her own little website blog and everything. So I give her time, and we really had a nice morning with everything, but she just worked up because we were trying to get going and get our day going because we want to go like garden before and stuff like that.
Okay. You want to tell me about those scratches on your face?
She had a cell phone in her hand. That's why I was pushing her away, because she wanted me. I locked the keys so I could walk away. I said, let's just take a breather and let's not go anywhere. Let's just calm down for a minute. She was getting a little worked up, and then she had her phone and was trying to get the keys. So I got away. I was just trying to. I know I shouldn't push, but I was just trying to push her away to go. Let's just take a minute, step back, and breathe. And she got me with her phone.
Can I see your hand? Oh, you got a mark right here.
Oh, that's from a wire.
That's from a wire?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about hitting that curb?
Hitting the curb was her grabbing the wheel.
She grabbed the wheel?
Yeah. She said, I can't believe we're getting pulled over, and then she grabbed the wheel.
What about the speed? Did she take over the...
No,
take over the pedal on you?
If I was going fast, I'm sorry. No, it's probably just the moment of, like, I'm still shaking now. The adrenaline, seeing the lights flashing up, and then her gripping the wheel. So if I sped up, I'm sorry about that. Or if I was speeding beforehand, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it took quite a bit to catch up to you. So,
yeah. I'm sorry about that. We're just going into the park again to get water because we have a 6-gallon water container to fill up. So we're just grabbing water for the hike. Okay. And I was trying to keep everything calm and quiet because there's plans still to go for our hike, but then she gets, I'm really sorry about that.
Of course. Do me a favor. You want to go ahead and just take a seat right over here on the curb for me?
And if I was speeding, I'm sorry.
You don't have anything in my pocket or anything like that, do you?
Nope.
Just the wallet? All right. And then, do you mind lifting your shirt so I can check your waistband? Turn around for me real quick. Perfect.
Nothing.
I just want to make sure. That's all, man. Go ahead, do me a favor, take a seat. All right. Oh, do you have your ID on you?
In the car. If you want to come with me,
No, we'll just do this. Just go ahead and take a seat.
You come with me. I'll give it to you.
Oh, you're fine. What's your first name?
Brian.
Brian. Is that a layman spelling?
B-R-I-N. Yeah, and L-A-U-N.
And then your last name?
L-A-U-N.
L-A-U-N.
B-R-I-E.
D-R-I-E?
Yep.
Laundry? Okay. What's your date of birth, Brian?
I'll say crisscross applesauce, but can I just sit in the shade because I'm bald? It's okay. I'll give you some shade.
All right, just hang tight for me. SO229. I need a 29 name and date of birth. First name Brian, layman spellings, last name Laundry, Lima Alpha Uniform, November, Delta, Romeo, India.
Where'd you hit him? Just slapped him first? Just on his face? How many times did you slap?
Bravo, Romeo, India, Alpha, November.
And then what? His reaction was to do what?
It's going to be out of Florida.
He just grabbed you? Did he hit you though? I mean, it's okay if you're saying you hit him. I understand if he hit you, but we want to know the truth if he actually hit you. Because, where did he hit you? Don't worry. Be honest. Did you slap your face or what? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So has he been drinking?
No, we don't.
Okay. What was up with his driving? This officer said he hit a curb.
I
While you're driving?
well,
While he was driving, you were hitting him?
Like, come on, I like kind of like something.
Did you already tell him all this?
I didn't get that far into
Okay,
it.
so
She was hyperventilating
She's
a little
saying
bit.
that they don't drink, but at the point when you lit them up,
You don't drink or anything.
She started hitting him.
I was yelling at him, and then when you turned your lights on, I like kind of punched his arm like this.
she's saying was why he hit the curb. You said it was Gabby? I'm sorry, I remember that name. It was Gabby?
Yeah.
Stress meditation stuff, but you tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress.
I have a lot of anxiety.
And what's his name? Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient with you?
Yeah, but it just makes me upset. I know that he definitely gets frustrated with me a lot.
Way of taking my anxiety and bringing it down, but my ex-wife, I'm just sharing, I know it's a little personal, but to help you understand, we would feed off each other's anxiety and spiral, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much I love her. It may be bad for your soul, just saying. I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but if you know you have anxiety, look at the situations you can get in, you know what I mean? And we're not here to be mean to you or anything. Well, you know, there's a first time and then it usually... We'll go see what Brian's saying, but I think you've heard everything now from...
Quick question. You said you were hitting him in the arm. Did you grab the steering wheel?
No, I didn't.
You did not touch the
I
steering
didn't touch the steering wheel, but only for like a second, because I just saw the lights come on, and it was more just like, you're an idiot. Like, you know.
But did you grab the steering wheel and like swerve or anything like
No.
that?
No. I didn't touch the steering wheel at all.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close this door again. Do you have enough air back here, or do you want me to kick it up some more?
I need water.
I will see if I can find some.
Okay, don't worry. Thank you.
You wouldn't have to have any water, would you? Can I get a bottle?
Did you already give a statement to this officer? I've got this gentleman.
And thank you for being with us here on Live Now from Fox, where we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the nation. Thank you for joining us here on Live Now as we bring this breaking news coverage, showing you that body cam footage there. In the Gabby Petito case, a body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for her. Now, a body has been found in Wyoming, but the person's identity has not been confirmed. But again, there will be a live FBI press conference at 4 p.m. Central Time. So in about 15 minutes from now, we will try to get that shot up for you and bring you that live coverage here on Live Now from Fox. The body was found in Teton County. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue confirmed to Fox News that a body has been found. The person's identity has not been confirmed. And again, Petito vanished in August while traveling across the country with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. He returned home without her and has been named a person of interest. While Laundrie has remained silent as searches for Gabby get underway, her family has become increasingly vocal in the calls for him to talk and for the public to be on the lookout. Again, bringing you this breaking news coverage. A body has been found near the search site for Gabby Petito. Again, the body's identity has not yet been confirmed, but there will be a live press briefing in about 15 minutes from now, and we will bring that to you live here on Live Now from Fox. Let's still get a listen in on this body cam footage from released earlier in the week.
What's it called? Moonflower? Right. Yeah, nice areas. You can go either way. It's all shaded. So let's go for a little walk and breathe and come back. It's pretty, we're happy with it. But I'm not upset with her. She got worked up and she had a phone in her hand and the keys and everything. And she wanted, not her keys, like her rings, her phone. And I was holding on to the keys because I didn't want to go anywhere. And my big fear is, I don't have my phone. I don't have a phone. So she goes off without me. But I'm on my own. So I was saying, let's just go for a walk. And she was trying to get the keys for me. So I was just going, just wait back up. And that's what she hit me. And I didn't get, I don't want to push you, but I didn't get overtly physical. I was just trying to keep her away and not get hit. And then I got really loud, and that's probably drew everyone's attention where I was going, back up, get away, just give me a phone.
Okay, so you said you pushed her to create some distance, obviously, right? What happened after that? What got the scratches on your eye?
The phone.
The phone? So you pushed her and she hit you?
It wasn't like a push and she jumped on me. She was already, she was already swinging and I was pushing. Yeah. A lot of angles, a lot of nails, a lot of rings.
Yeah, you got 3 scratches in your neck. You got 1 on your left side of your neck. You got 1 in your face here, and you got 4 bleeding over there. So just try to put some 2 hands.
Do you mind lifting up your right sleeve for me? I'm curious about something.
Oh, okay. It's a little bit of nails. I suppose fingernails, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about
Is it bruised or tender or anything like
that?
that?
No. Okay. I'm fine, and I look at her. I hope she doesn't have too many complaints about me. I'm just, I feel bad. I think it's so public. I was just trying to be loud. This is, I try to make her calm down and be like, look, everyone's watching. And like,
Just hang tight for me. I got a quick question for you, Ryan. Sure. Do you take any medications or anything like that? You don't take any medications or anything like that? Okay. Are you normally this kind of like hyper?
do I see my heart rate up whenever the lights flash on? It gets your heart rate up. Do I see my?
Trust me, it does me too, and I'm the one. It gets me going a little.
You probably
bit
can say, "Hey, buddy," whenever somebody walks up.
So okay. Yeah, do you know if she takes any?
She's crazy. No, I don't think so. No, none that I know of.
All right. crash. Can I get your first name?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. How do you spell that?
Riell.
And your last name? B-E-T? Oh, P. I see. Oh. You guys both live in Florida, right? Or that's where you guys come from?
My license is Florida right now, but I'm from
So that's where you have it out of currently.
And thank you all for being with us here on Live Now from Fox as we bring you this breaking news coverage. Police arrived at the park in Wyoming where a body was found in the Gabby Petito search area. Police continue to arrive on the scene of Moran Vista camping area, the site of the search for Gabby Petito. This is the latest information that is coming in. Authorities there discovered a body in the search area, but there has been no positive identification on the identity of the body. Again, the latest breaking news we are giving you. Police continue to arrive on the scene of the Moran Vista camping area, the site of the search for Gabby Petito. Authorities there discovered a body in the search area, but there has been no positive identification on the identity of the body. Again, a press briefing is scheduled to begin in about 10 minutes from now, and we will bring that to you here live now from Fox. So make sure to keep tuning in so we can bring you this live press briefing from this incident. Again, local painting a grim picture of the situation faced by Gabby Petito near Grand Teton Park. Locals in Wyoming have told Fox News it's unlikely Petito could have survived for 3 weeks with temperatures dropping below freezing at night, coupled with dangerous wildlife. And again, the FBI announced that the FBI and its law enforcement partners are going to be providing an update in the investigation into Gabby Petito's disappearance at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, which is less than 10 minutes from now at the Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center in Grand Teton National Park. And we will bring this coverage to you here on Live Now from Fox. So thank you for being with us here on Live Now as we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the nation. We appreciate your viewership today. Again, this breaking news coverage out of Wyoming, a body found where Gabby Petito's search is underway. No confirmation yet of the identity, but Fox News confirms that Teton County Coroner Brent Blue has arrived in the Bridger-Teton National Forest. A body has been found in the same area officials have been searching for Gabby Petito. Fox News can also confirm that about 10 minutes after the coroner arrived on the scene, search dogs participating in the search left the search area. But again, a body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for missing woman Gabby Petito. The body was found in Teton County. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue confirmed to Fox News that a body has been found. The person's identity, however, we want to be crystal clear on that. The person's identity has not been confirmed, but there will be a press briefing in less than 10 minutes. Looks about like 8 minutes from now. And we will bring that to you as soon as it becomes available here on Live Now from Fox. Now, Petito vanished in August while traveling across the country with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. He returned home without her and has been named a person of interest. Now, while Laundrie has remained silent as searches for Gabby get underway, her family has become increasingly vocal in the calls for him to talk and for the public to be on the lookout. But we wanted to bring you this breaking news coverage. A body has been found in Wyoming in the same area where officials are searching for Gabby Petito. Again, there has been no clear confirmation yet on the identity, but when we have that, if we have that, we will bring that to you. And of course, that live press briefing is scheduled to kick off in about 8 minutes from now from the FBI with the latest information. Now, Fox News has confirmed that the coroner arrived this afternoon in the Bridger-Teton National Forest in Moose, Wyoming, where agents have been looking for the missing Florida woman. 10 minutes later, canine search teams also began leaving the area. And this comes as Petito, 22 years old, was reported missing over a week ago after her fiance returned to their Northport home without her. Brian Laundrie, who's 23, was later named a person of interest in the case, but he himself later went missing. Now, multiple law enforcement agencies have spent this weekend just combing through the Carlton Preserve in Venice. Laundrie's parents picked up his car there on Tuesday, then reported him missing late Friday. So far, search teams have not found anything in that 25,000-acre preserve. Now, meanwhile, the search for Gabby was underway out west, not far from where the traveling couple had last been seen together. The FBI on Sunday said law enforcement agents were searching the Spread Creek dispersed camping area located in the Bridger-Teton National Forest on the east boundary of Grant and Teton National Park. A family also traveling through Grand Teton posted a video Sunday morning that they believe shows Gabby Petito's van on August 27th, 2 days after Petito last spoke to her mother. And again, bringing you this breaking news coverage, a body found where Gabby Petito's search is underway in Wyoming after headlines and a week of searching for Gabby Petito. Again, as far as reports are concerned, Laundrie is still missing and has not yet spoken. He has remained silent. But a body found in the area where they have been searching for Gabby Petito. Again, we do not have clear confirmation who the identity is, but there will be a press briefing that is scheduled to start in the next 5 minutes from now from the FBI on the latest information. And of course, we are going to have that here on Live Now from Fox when we get that feed up. But it is scheduled to start within the next 5 minutes or so. And we are keeping a close eye on that feed. But in the meantime, we are showing you some of that body cam footage from earlier in the week. This making major headlines over a week going now at this point. But yes, a body has been found where that search is underway in Wyoming, but there is yet to have that clear confirmation on the identity of the body, but we will have more information coming up shortly here on Live Now from Fox. And as we await that press conference to begin, let's just raise the volume a little bit, give you a little bit more listen into this body cam footage that was released just a couple days ago.
The best thing we can do to not, the law says we have to charge her, doesn't say we have to put her in jail. Okay? But it also says we have to separate through a no contact order, and we have to put her in jail if we cannot separate. And the little problem here is you guys out of Florida living in the bed together. How are we supposed to separate the players? Now, I don't want to take this small 20, what is she? 22-year-old blonde hair, blue-eyed girl. You could definitely defend yourself against, but at the same time, we can't say because you're a male and she's a female, we can't treat this different than if you were the male hitting her. Or we got to treat it the same. Yeah, no. But she's kind of in a tough spot. So unless you have an idea about how she could not go to jail and be separated, you have friends in town, somewhere she could stay. Tomorrow, if you want to, it's up to you. You can go to jail. You can't because we don't have a charge for you. Now tomorrow, if you wanted to be with her again tomorrow, I'm gonna take your break in. if you want to be with her again tomorrow, because after 5 so office is closed, so you can go to the police department, fill out a waiver, and drop the no contact order so you guys can still be together. Which she's gonna have a court date online. So she's gonna have to show up for a court date online and answer. The prosecutor might drop it. They might say, for example, if you're not willing to pursue it, that's your decision. I don't say it definitely is. I'm not going to pursue anything. She's my fiance. I love her. It's awful. I'm sorry that I had to get so public. So I just want to get like the checklist of things I got to do to get rid of it. So there's not like that. Well, she'll get a paper with a court date. How do I get rid of it? Well, the court date has to be attended in order for them to decide whether they need to continue or drop it. First, it's an initial appearance to say, are you who we think you are? Yes. First, do you understand the charges can be brought against you? Yes or no? Yes or no, the answer. Do you have an attorney? Yes or no? Do you need one? And then from there, she can ask to speak to the prosecutor. The prosecutor might be contacting you and say, hey man, like, I don't see 110 pounds soaking wet, and you're a big strong guy, and we understand you're not even wanting to pursue this, and the cops have to follow the statute. How you're like, what were in the interest of you and justice for you, the victim, what do you think? And they can decide to still prosecute her, or they can decide to drop her, or they can decide to give her a plea and make it kind of go away so she can make somewhere else. And that still does not eliminate the first court appearance that she has to attend, which thankfully for you guys is going to be online. So, you don't have to, so if you're out of town, here's the thing, if you're out of town and she doesn't come into her court appearance online, they just have a driver's license, they can issue a warrant for her. So she needs to play ball.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And remember her team, me and her and her team, I'm sorry about all this, I apologize again. But so she's got her online court date, she's acknowledges she's hurt, and then she's got one for the.
Well, there's automatically right now, there's something called a no contact order in place.
Yeah,
From this point forward until tomorrow, if you wish to drop it, you have to go to the 217 East Center Street, Mon City Police
I've
Department.
got all the papers.
And you have to ask them to give it to you. You want to fill out a waiver, but you're requesting a waiving of the contact order, no contact order. No contact order means she cannot come into contact with you, she cannot talk to you, she cannot text you, she cannot go onto any premises she's occupying, she cannot go to your vehicle. And until you drop that, or until a court date, if you don't drop it, it's taking effect until midnight on the day before. And then that gives you time to get a protective order, a long-term one if you feel like you need one. It sounds like you don't even want this one. So tomorrow, they open at 8. You can go to the police department, you can fill out the waiver, they can remove it, then you can say, hey babe, where you at? Let's pick you up. Pick her up. Now, we're hoping not to put her in jail, but if she doesn't have somewhere to go tonight, to be separate from you, then where
I can't talk to her now because it's separation, right?
Contact order.
Yeah.
So tell me this: do you guys have enough money for like a hotel room or anything like that? Because what we could do is we'd cite her for this, and then I'd give her a ride over to whatever hotel you guys is choosing.
Pick her up there tomorrow if you
And
want
you-
up to know what
On your way to go pick her up, you stop over there at the PD, sign the paperwork that they're requesting, and then you can go pick her up quite literally within minutes.
Unless you know someone else in town that's a friend, you can stay with them.
You know, unfortunately not. I don't, but I guess that.
Man, I sure hate to. I don't want her to go to jail.
Well, if she goes to jail, it's like that goes down somewhere instead of her going to a hotel. Right? If you get a citation,
It kind of depends. So if she goes to jail, they're going to book her. And they'll take her fingerprints and go on the criminal history. And then if they don't convict her, then it would just show that it was dismissed. It'll show by criminal history, but the charge was dismissed. But if she was found guilty, it'll show up that she was guilty of committing assault. But the charge itself will show up on her criminal history until she gets expunged. Now, even if we give her a ticket, we're still going to take a fingerprint, and it's still going to show up. Either way, it's still going to show up. There's no way around a Class A. Or is this Class B?
This is Class B.
But they do require a fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
The other part is if you contact her or she contacts you, she could be charged with a Class A,
well,
which is a little bit different, but it doesn't count.
if you were to contact her and she responds to you, then she could get a new charge for violating her contract. No contact order doesn't restrict you, it restricts her. So if you go talk to her and we find out and you're not in trouble, she'll be in trouble. So that all make sense?
no, I'm getting it all.
It's a lot, really quickly.
No,
I
yeah, I'm
understand.
getting it all. I'm just trying to figure out a way.
You don't know anyone in town? You guys been around long?
No, I don't know anyone in town. If she went,
I don't think CPN will take it if she's the aggressor.
No,
There's a women's shelter.
I'm curious.
You can find out. Say, so
when you did the citation, like say she drove off in it, she could drive off in this car.
We could give you a ride somewhere.
Then I got my backpack. Sucks for you.
I got my backpack.
You can spend the night.
You want to drive me to Delicate Art?
Does she have a good driver's license?
And thank you for being with us here on Live Now from Fox as we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the nation. We are just moments away from a press conference starting for the FBI in the case of Gabby Petito's disappearance. And as soon as we have that shot up, we will bring that to you here on Live Now from Fox. But breaking news coverage reports that a body has been found near the area where they are searching and have been searching endlessly for Gabby Petito. A body has been found, but yet to have any confirmation on the identity of the body. But as soon as we have that shot up and that press conference begins, we will bring that to you here on Live Now from Fox. That was scheduled to start just a few minutes ago, but in the meantime, we are just showing you some of that body cam footage before this begins of that breaking news coverage. A body found where Gabby Petito's search is underway in Wyoming. There is currently still no confirmation on the identity. But we are keeping a close eye on all of these developments. And when we do have that shot, we will bring that up here on Live Now from Fox. But a body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are searching for Gabby Petito. The body was found in Teton County, and the coroner, Brent Blue, confirmed to Fox News that a body had been found. The person's identity, however, has not yet been confirmed. We should hear more from the FBI in just moments on this case. Now, Petito vanished in August while traveling across the country with her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie. He returned home without her and has been named a person of interest. Now, Laundrie has remained silent as that search continues for Gabby. Her family has also become very vocal for him to talk and for the public to be on the lookout. But thank you for being with us here on Live Now from Fox, where we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the nation and bring you this breaking news coverage. A body has been found where Gabby Petito search is underway in Wyoming, and it looks like we have that shot up. It has not started yet, but let's switch that shot over. That is going to be beginning soon from the FBI. And the shot is now up. Body found where Gabby Petito's search is underway in Wyoming. We do not have identification of that body, but we will have that press briefing as soon as it kicks off. Was scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, so just moments away from this press conference, beginning with the FBI on the latest in the Gabby Petito case.
Transmission. I'll call you right back. Transmission. Hey, this is Jason Scan. I don't know what circuit I'm supposed to be on.
Nope, whatever. Check 1, 2, nothing. Check 1, check 1. Hard one. Yeah. Levels.
Gosh, we found the problem. Control, do you hear me now?
Check 1, 2, check 1, check 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the level's good. Level's good. I'm just going to do last one. Copy that.
Okay, can we start in 2 minutes?
2 minutes. We're going to start in 2
You are
minutes.
2 minute warning.
Did you get the password? Oh, Lord. Oh, no, the Lord, Lord, help me, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's all just. It's just asking everyone else. All right.
Yeah, probably. Thank you for being with us here on Live Now from Fox as we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the country. We just received the 2-minute warning. This press briefing is about to start in just 2 minutes from now. This press briefing is supposed to begin in 2 minutes. We received the 2-minute warning on this FBI press conference in the search for Gabby Petito. Body has been found, but we do not have confirmation on the identity. But this is going to start in just moments from now. We will get more information from FBI in the Gabby Petito case. Again, in breaking news, a body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for her. And this is just moments from starting. A body has been found in Wyoming where searchers are looking for missing woman Gabby Petito. Now, a body was found in Teton County. Teton County Coroner Brent Blue confirmed to Fox News that a body has been found, but at this point, the person's identity has not been confirmed. But we may get some more information in this press conference coming up in just moments from now. Again, breaking news coverage. A body has been found in the area where they have been searching for missing woman Gabby Petito, and now there will be a press conference on this starting in just moments from now. But thank you all for being with us here on Live Now from Fox, where we bring raw, unfiltered, and nonstop news from all across the nation and breaking news as it becomes available. This press conference just moments away from kicking off, where we will have more information in the case of Gabby Petito, this FBI press conference scheduled. And let's get a listen in. You're watching Live Now from Fox.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll have time for a brief statement. Because this is an ongoing investigation, we won't have time for questions. Please.
Good afternoon. My name is Charles Jones. I'm the Supervisory Senior Resident Agent here in Wyoming for FBI Denver. Standing with me here today are Acting Chief Ranger Matt Wilbur with the National Park Service, Hunter Bailey, who is Chief of the National Park Service Investigative Services Branch. We also have Teton County Sheriff Matt Carr and Jackson Police Chief Michelle Weber. First and foremost, on behalf of the FBI personnel and our partners, I would like to extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to Gabby's family. Joe and Tara Petito and Jim and Nicole Schmidt. As every parent can imagine, this is an incredibly difficult time for the family and friends. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. We ask that you all respect the privacy as they mourn the loss of their daughter. As you are aware, FBI personnel, in coordination with our partners at National Park Service, the Forest Service, Teton County Sheriff's Office, and Jackson Police Department, have been conducting an investigative activity in the vicinity of the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. Earlier today, human remains were discovered, consistent with the description of Gabby Petito. Full forensic identification has not been completed to confirm 100% that we found Gabby, but her family has been notified of this discovery. The cause of death has not been determined at this time. We appreciate your continued support and patience as we work through this process. The vicinity around Spread Creek campsite will remain closed to the public until further notice. This is an active and ongoing investigation, so we ask everyone maintain distance from law enforcement personnel and equipment, vehicles, and related activity for their own safety, as well as to protect the integrity of our work and respect privacy for Gabby's family. We appreciate the tremendous support from the public. The support from the public's response to request of tips has been remarkable. We continue to seek information from anyone who utilized the Spread Creek dispersed camping area between the dates of August 27th and August 30th. Anyone that may have had contact with Gabby or her boyfriend, or who may have seen their vehicle in that area. Please share any new information with the FBI at tips.fbi.gov or 1-800-CALL-FBI. And finally, the Denver Field Office Direct is 303-629-7171. Photos and videos can also be uploaded at fbi.gov/Petito. We thank our partners at the National Park Service, the U.S. Forest Service, Teton County Sheriff's Office, and Jackson Police Department for their collaboration and diligence in this investigation. They surged their resources in a very short amount of time, and their personnel have intimate knowledge of the rugged terrain that we're dealing with, which made this process much more difficult. We greatly appreciate the invaluable skill and expertise of the Teton County Search and Rescue Team. We also thank the community of Jackson and the surrounding areas for the hospitality and for accommodating a rapid influx of law enforcement personnel in the area. In order to protect our investigative process and increase probability of successful prosecution should it be necessary, we have no additional comments. We appreciate your cooperation and respect for Gabby's family, loved ones, during this difficult time. Thank you.
So can you please tell us why you led to that campsite in particular as opposed to
It's an ongoing investigation, sir. We cannot answer those, unfortunately, at this
My name is Lauren Wolf. I am in Jackson, Wyoming right now, inside the Grand Teton National Park at the Visitor Center. We just heard from the recovery of body parts consistent with the strands of body facial. So we just fixing that in our party. And it's like
Hey guys, everyone okay? Because I know I'm crying. What an awful thing for a family to have to hear, and to even hear that someone that looks like your daughter was found. What a sick. He is sick. He's a sick person. And the fact that his family, they can't even corroborate their statements on when he actually went missing, which he was never missing, okay? he took off like the scared little boy he is. Just like when he took the flight from Salt Lake City to Florida and back. Just like when he left Wyoming and went to Florida without her. They didn't have any questions to ask at that time, did they? They had nothing to ask. Yeah, they believe they found Gabby. Enough that they told her family. They wouldn't have told the family if they didn't. I believe they did give him a head start. Yeah, I believe so. His sister seems to be doing the right thing. I mean, she's speaking out, and I mean, the things that she's saying. You know, how's it looping? Let me get out and get back. Is that better? Is it still looping? Okay, it's fine now. Good. Well, you lost me for a second because it said that it was looping or... You're right, Doug. Do yourself a favor. Brian, do yourself a favor. Who the hell knows where he's at? I know for a fact he was never missing. He was never missing. He ran. He ran. I have a hard time believing that with his mentality and entitlement that he's killed himself. I have a good idea that he's still hiding. Does anybody want to grab the link and come up? It is a parent's worst nightmare. No one should ever have to bury their children. No one. No one. Yeah, and bring Summer home too. Hang on. Hi, my friend. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just, it's hurtful, you know?
This is really sad. I kind of had a feeling when they said they had found someone, it had to be her, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, what a piece of shit Brian is.
No kidding. He needs to come out of that swamp before one of them gators gets him.
I hope a gator does get him, because here's the thing. I mean, I'm trying to calm myself down, okay?
Okay. I'm biting my tongue, okay?
I know, because you never know when YouTube's just going to say, ooh, you can't be on there anymore. But what a piece of shit he is.
Yes, and his family for not doing the right thing. If my child did something to someone else's child, the way they're acting is just so, I just can't believe it. I'm just irate, you know, just.
They knew when his ass rolled in on September 1st without Gabby, something was not right. She was part of their family. Well, you couldn't call her parents and say, you might want to call and check on your daughter because obviously they had a fight and she's not here.
Right.
But they sat there and acted like nothing was going on and made them wait till September 11th, last Saturday, and file a police report, missing persons report. And now here we are.
Yeah. Just, just, and then, just her parents, they were just not telling them anything and luring up, just like, oh, well, we don't have to talk.
Well, you should always lawyer up, not going to lie. And that was one thing, when I see that, I'm always like, give them a break. Always lawyer up. And, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. What bothered me is that they would not give any information. When did he last see her? Where was she? Nothing. He had nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yep. Not a thing.
And you're right, Crime Time. You don't lawyer up and keep your mouth shut. Everyone can get a lawyer. Everyone has the right not to speak. But you don't have the right to kill your girlfriend in Wyoming and drive back to Florida and sit in your mom and dad's house and act like nothing happened.
Well, it's just, words just fail me. Just, I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm nauseated. I think there needs to be a lot of education done with our law enforcement people about handling situations like happened at the traffic stop thing with the body cam photo video stuff.
It's disturbing the way the whole thing played out. A lot of people are comparing him to Chris Watts.
Yeah.
Hang on, Patrice is coming up. Hi, Patrice.
Hey.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm local to the case, so I just haven't really been able to take my eyes off of anything since the weekend.
Of course. Yeah.
I have a colleague who has a friend who is really close with the family, so I started getting texts this afternoon that a body was found, but not to go talking about it on social media yet because you don't want to do that. But yeah, it's just I don't even know what to say. She's just this beautiful girl. She used to go to my friend's Starbucks all the time. She just looked like she was just trying to enjoy her life and be adventurous. And I don't know if he did it on purpose. I have a feeling it was probably a domestic violence situation, and he didn't mean to kill her. And then he panicked when he did and did the wrong thing. And his parents helped him to do the wrong thing. I mean, they just sound like, oh, okay, so, you're not going to tell Gabby's family anything. Meanwhile, your son has been dating her for 2 whole years.
She was a part of their family.
Right. But when your son is in trouble, when you think your son is in danger, now you want help, huh? I wonder how that feels. Like, that makes me it makes me so angry. Like, I can almost feel more sorry for him right now than I can for his parents in the event that, he did it on accident or something, like whatever. I don't think that he was probably abusing her in the process, so I can't feel too sorry for him.
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't think he has the nerve to kill himself. I think that he has been a very pampered, spoiled, and entitled child for many, many years. I don't believe his character and behavior came from his relationship with Gabby.
Yeah.
Because a murderer does not develop over a trip. Okay.
Yeah. He does come from like Blue Point, New York on Long Island is a like an I would say upper middle class type of town.
Oh, absolutely.
And their school that they went to was they're one of the smallest schools in Suffolk County. So it was like everyone knows everyone. And it's just, of course, he's probably spoiled. And I want to tell my children, I have 3 boys, and I don't know when the right age to tell them this is, but if you decide to kill your girlfriend, be it on purpose or on accident, I don't have your back on that.
No.
Like, I'm going to love you, but you need to like be held responsible. I just don't get it.
No, you want to protect your children as much as possible, but not to help them get away with murder.
Yeah, I don't, because now look, maybe if the parents did the right thing from the start, they could have apprehended him in time, put him on a suicide watch. Now he's out and about, and his parents think that he's going to hurt himself.
I think they covered for him because they were like, we haven't seen him since Tuesday. And then they called the police to come to their house. But where is he?
So they went to that reserve, right, in Florida. And then Tuesday they went and they got his vehicle. The Ford Mustang, I think it was, convertible. I think they picked up the car. I was really confused because I kept seeing reports that they were picking up a vehicle from a park. I'm like, Yellowstone? They went all the way up to Yellowstone? Wow. But no, it was the reserve in Florida. And supposedly, or this is what I'm reading, on Tuesday, they got his car from that reserve. So why wouldn't you report him missing on Tuesday? Why wouldn't you keep the police, why wouldn't you ask for the police's help on Tuesday when you apprehended his car? Probably because they knew exactly what he was doing and they wanted to give him a head start. And I think that, this is all speculation, but I think Friday, maybe he was not answering them or making some cryptic commentary about wanting to kill himself, and then suddenly they're willing to talk.
Oh, yeah, agreed. I think they got scared because they did lawyer up. And I think when the lawyer couldn't get a hold of Brian for a few days, he told the parents, you better cover your own ass. Because if he's on the lam, we got a problem.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. That I think that makes perfect sense, that the lawyer was like, hey, I haven't heard from Brian. This is concerning.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him since Tuesday. Well, you better call the police.
And what was with the sheriff and wherever, I guess it's Sarasota, saying, oh, I know exactly where he is. When did he say that? Wednesday?
Oh, I think his ass was scared to death. We heard it a couple times. That's why we said when we had the last show, I'm like, you had one job. You had one fucking job, man, to keep your eyes on him.
Yep.
You had one job.
But I think they really know where he is, that he's in that reserve somewhere, because look at the amount of force they've got there looking for him. I don't think they'd be wasting that kind of money to have that search going on like that if it was just listening to the parents, because I don't trust anything they say now.
No, I don't understand. Why are you going to a park? How it's making me wonder, did he leave his vehicle there? Did he meet up with like a coyote or someone who was gonna, like an underground person who's gonna help him cross the border and go to Mexico? Like, that makes sense. Or maybe even Cuba, because Cuba's close to Florida. I don't know if you can extradite in Cuba, but I think people were saying in the chat that you can't extradite in Mexico.
Well, if you look at countries you can't extradite from, there's only a few. but people have been extradited out of there because our U.S. Marshals will go get them eventually. It's just a longer process.
Yeah.
So do you have any updates on how her family's doing?
No, I'm hoping that, I'm anticipating that there's going to be some kind of GoFundMe for her. I'm in all of the Long Island Moms groups. Her mom was posting in the Long Island Moms group, which is
Well, I know
heartbreaking.
there's one GoFundMe and they have like $62,000 in there. And
okay.
And if anyone starts their shit about this GoFundMe, I'm going to lose my mind. Because $62,000 will not bring her daughter back. Bring his daughter back, anyone. This is to help them search for their daughter. And I think they had the worst news of a lifetime today.
Yep, absolutely. How could anybody ever say anything about a GoFundMe that's being used to either recover a missing person or a death? Like, what is there to say about that?
Because so many dirtbags lie and they'll make GoFundMes, and it's got a very bad name. But what I'm saying is, if people start that, just unsubscribe to us, please.
Yeah, people start that in every bad situation. They take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then too, look at all they're going to need, some counseling for a long, long time after this. The whole family.
I don't know how people go on.
I can't imagine. I just can't.
I don't know how I don't think I'd be able to do that. Like, the right thing to do, of course, is to take care of yourself and be good for your other children if you have other children. But I don't think I could get through something like that.
Especially murder, if that's what it is. I mean,
right.
I'm sure it is, but
yeah.
Well, no parent should have to bury their child, and this is the worst. It's like a nightmare situation that you don't even understand until you go through it. I can't comprehend. So
yeah,
sad.
I lost my infant son at 2 months old, and so I kind of relate to that. But I can't believe, I've got 2 daughters that are 22 and 25, and I look at one married, but one's dating, and I'm constantly on her about the guys she talks to because of this situation.
Yes, Gabby was definitely being controlled and manipulated by him. He's a narcissist.
The tension must have been.
If you shop on Amazon.
No, I don't want.
And she was part of their family, and he was part of their family.
Right. Or so you would think, huh?
Right.
Get a lawyer, go run. Let me give him a few days head start. Now let me call law enforcement. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And it irritated me when people who were watching the body cam video, once they heard that Gabby was the one who was doing the slapping, oh, she's the abuser. Like, no, that's not how domestic violence works. You can't say just based off of that she's an abuser.
Exactly.
Self-defense a lot of times are nail scratches on the face, if you think about it. Like, get off of me.
Yep, absolutely.
You're hurting me. I can only scratch you on the face.
I was in a DV situation myself, and anytime there was an incident, I was the one being victimized, being attacked, attacked or whatever, and I'm defending myself, and my ex would always look worse than me because of scratches to the eye and stuff like that.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
And they tell you in domestic violence counseling that you know, of course there's many forms, but a big thing that abusers like to do is they like to corner you or make you feel threatened or do something that they know is going to elicit a response. And then when you start throwing punches or defending yourself because you feel threatened, then you're the abuser.
And
Yeah,
they
they're
love to hit on the head or the back to where you can't see marks, especially the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they
Sickening.
gaslight you, you know, make it look like you're the one. It's all your fault. And, you know, he had her really believing that. She was
Right.
taking the blame for that.
Yes, that's what I saw too. She was scared. She wanted to say the right thing, and she did not want to.
Yeah. You know, I picked up on it right away because of things I've been through in my life with domestic violence. I saw where she was at.
Yeah. So all of us know. I'm still in shock. I dropped to the floor and I was like, Jesus, no, 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 no.
Does anyone know what like led him there? I'm sorry, not him. Led the police there?
It was that video that a YouTube channel
Yes.
did. The red, white, and blue, some red and white, something or other. Yeah, they were the ones.
Thank God.
Yeah, and they're from Florida, so
Wow.
that really piqued their interest, you know, being parked there, and they looked really good. And of course, they got it on film, which is excellent, and they could go back there and look from there.
Yes, from their GoPro, and I think they really solved the case.
Yes, they did.
Plus the people that picked him up and said, we picked him on this day, then they had the GoPro, and I think it helped authorities immensely.
Yeah,
people are always saying, don't insert yourself, don't try to be, you know, the web sleuth, but this is I don't, you know, they wouldn't have been able probably to do what they did.
No, they would still be looking, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between calling law enforcement with your information and then going on TikTok and making reports of a video that you picked them up hitchhiking and stuff like that. That's what made me mad, is those people, because that hinders an investigation and they have to weed through all of that. But thank God it was faster
that
than
tipped him off.
Yeah.
But in
Well, I
this
think the
case,
hitchhiking
people
video may
actually
have
called
been
the
accurate.
FBI and gave them real information. We saw the van. We saw Brian. We saw this. We saw that. It's not the bullshit that people hand out in other cases, especially like in Summer Wells. Hang on one second. I'm reading something. 1,200 tips, and they're all from fucking Facebook? Come on.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. That's what hurts. And everybody's like, you know, I'm here for summer. I'm here for summer. That stuff, if you're here for summer, be here for summer. Let all the other BS go. I'm so sick of that. And I was like, I got caught up, talking about it. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm getting distracted from talking about the BS. Let me get back to her, you know? And I was so mad.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, if you are talking in a group and you have an idea, you don't call the TBI with it. You just don't do it.
Yeah, theories aren't clues, you know.
As entertaining as people think it is, it's ridiculous and very stupid behavior. And in this group, hey, Patrice, you can come back up. And in this case, people were on the lookout. They were like, no, we saw them. They gave credible tips.
Right.
I think it's a very good lesson for people on social media to understand you're never going to solve a case.
Yeah.
Never.
No. And it's real people's lives. It's not a movie. It's not a true crime movie or SVU. It's real people.
Yeah, it's real lives, you know. People look at pictures of the person that's missing, and it's just like it's not real to them, but that person is real. You know, they have a life, and they deserve the best that can happen to find them.
Exactly.
No, you're exactly right. And then you have to think about the people that turned in the tips and how it affects their lives going forward.
Exactly.
I saw that van. Maybe something was going on then.
Yeah. Thinking, what should I have done? Should I have done something? But they can't do that to themselves. But I know it's human nature to do that.
It is.
Yeah, we all, you know, when something like that happens, we all have this thing, well, if I'd have only done this or only done that, and you can only imagine what the parents are going through now. I
Yeah.
know they probably saw some little hints of signs and said, oh, well, I'm just imagining that, you know, and now we've got this thing here where Gabby's not here anymore.
And Gabby was probably, you know, I love him. I'm happy because I did that. You know, I fooled people.
Right.
And she seemed optimistic. She, you know, a positive type person, hard on herself. And I think they were young and they were in an adult type of relationship. Maybe they weren't ready for, and things got heated and toxic and something bad happened and he did something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too. I think the whole month was weird. Everything from the fight in Moab to him flying to Florida and back, to him showing up alone without her, and his parents not saying, "Hey, where's my daughter-in-law?"
Right. Well, because I think he told them. I do.
Me
He
too.
cried. And then they're like, we'll get you a lawyer, son. And then there they go. And then they said, I don't know if he convinced them to leave or vice versa or both. I'm out of here, you know, call the cops in several days, yada, yada. I don't know, but he's gone. And I don't see how he got away, but he did.
Yep, I agree. Well, guys, we're going to wind this down. I'm going to play a song for Gabby, and we'll be back tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we never know where life will take us. I know it's just a ride on the wheel, and we never know when death will shake us, and we wonder how it will feel. So goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again, but the time together through all the years will take away these tears. It's okay now. Goodbye, my friend. I see a lot of things that make me crazy, and I guess I held on to you. You could have run away and left, well, maybe, wasn't time and we both knew. So goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again, but the love you gave me through all the years will take away these tears. I'm okay now. Goodbye, my friend. Life's so fragile and love so pure. We can't hold on, but we try. We watch how quickly it disappears, and we never know why. But I'm okay now.